of filming a YouTube video. They're not here today either? I thought you'd be here today. It's the last thing I need for my quest. Proves to me that he doesn't actually know where I live at all either still. But he said the police was gonna come to my house. Where's the police at? It's like nighttime right now. And he said the police was gonna come at 9 o'clock. And he also said they were gonna come soon. Yet they're not here at all. So I knew he was bluffing about the whole police thing.
Excuse me. Hello?
Like at least I wasn't a real criminal at all. Like I weren't even following him around. Because he was trying to say to me that I was a, what was it again? He was saying I was following him around.
Remember,
Being a
time is
stalker.
money.
I was technically not a stalker. Because I never followed him around. And he had no proof that I was a stalker. Just because of reasons that he would have. How would he be able to prove that when he had barely any evidence? Like, better yet, you might be more a stalker than I am. Because he somehow learned my surname somehow. And I don't even know what his first name is or his surname is. So he might be more of a stalker than I am. And he thinks he knows where my house is. If he thought he knows where my house is, then how are the police not here yet? There's no policeman at all that came. And he thinks that he's somehow able to know where I live if no police came at all. Like, he's definitely proved himself
greetings,
wrong
neighbour.
when the police haven't come
Goodbye
forward.
now. Toodaloo.
And also, so the fact is he really has proved himself wrong.
Bye bye.
The police never came. So it's proved him wrong on him knowing where I live, and it proved him wrong on because the police are here. But yeah. Like, I only called and texted him today. And from my group chat.
Help you in any way I
So yeah, it probably just doesn't matter. Like, I'm glad that I was never one of those kind of things at all. Indeed, I'm talking about this. At all. Probably doesn't matter. Other than that, like, I got enough proof to prove myself that I'm not part a creepster and I'm not gonna follow people around. I only called and texted him today, saying that of my, what is it? He was a friend from my group of other friends.
Ever consider a career in design?
More like people that were mean to me that I left the group of. They called themselves Lame Girls. G, and then girls. They called that group that kind of name, and that's where I got his phone number from. And I thought, because he was friends with those people, well, and I was maybe friends with those kind of people, maybe he would be nicer than those people were. Yeah, but I guess I was totally wrong. Wrong about texting to that person and assuming he would be nice to me. And like, I had a few meetings, I guess, on that group chat. Maybe I should stop going on that group chat and trying to text to those people. And when I'm into meetings lately. Like, I have nothing to do, really. Other than that. Like, maybe I'm digging myself into a big hole that I don't even need to put myself into. I should probably just give up on being friends with any of them. Because every time I've tried to be friends or give second chance to those people, I get, I don't know, disappointment when that happens. And I guess now I just note to self, never text to any of those people in that group. Because they're all meanies and none of them are nice people. Like, I thought one of them might be nice and not be a bully or mean at all. But one just tried to find me for something I was not. And then faked it by saying they called the police. They never called the police on me because the police never arrived. So he definitely faked it on me. And I knew he faked it because he had no proof that I was a creep or stalker. He had no proof that I was a creep or a stalker. But at all. All he had was my name and my surname. And my WhatsApp phone number. And that. But yeah, he definitely faked it of the whole calling the police thing and knowing where my house is. Because if he knew where my house was, and if the police were coming and that, where are they by now? Like he said, the police would come at 9 o'clock. And he also said they would come soon. But I waited, and they never came. And to be honest, there's some text messages that I texted him saying the police are not here yet. Where are they? Are they stuck in traffic? That's it, on that. And then I showed him proof of where I got his phone number from of the group and that. To show him that I'm not a stalker at all. And to be honest, he hasn't seen those text messages yet. So when he comes to see my text messages, he'll realise he made a mistake on calling me a stalker, because I'm not a stalker. I'm just a person that knows those people from the group and thought, hey, let's text to other people in the group and see how they are and see if they will act differently to the other people in the group. Because he never texted on the group. Keeping that. He was just connected to the group and he was part of the group. Keeping that. I just thought maybe he was a nice person and everybody else might be. But no, I guess he proved himself wrong on me thinking he's a nice person when he started, you know, thinking that he's a mean person. Like, I should have just showed him the proof in the first place of how I got his phone number instead of showing it later on. And that. But, yeah, I know he was lying. Like, I was so relaxed and sleepy and tired, good and that, because I know I done nothing wrong, that I honestly don't care. And I feel like he faked it, and he so did. Because they never came. And like he said he knowed where I lived. If he knowed where I lived, then where's the police then? He said that the police would come to my house and he knew where I lived. They never came. So that proves two theories, that he never told the police on me, and he also never knowed where I lived. He just knowed my surname and my first name and my WhatsApp phone number. I don't know how he got Scott from Jasmine, because all I told him was Jasmine. And I texted him. He said, "Who is this?" I said, "Jasmine." And then all of a sudden he's like trying to lie to me. And about stuff. Like, to be honest, at least I'm never one of those kind of people. Like, if I was a stalker and I would never tell him my real name if I was a stalker. And also, if I was a stalker, I wouldn't be texting him one time and calling him one time because he called me. Like, stalkers do a lot more things than I did. And I know I'm not a stalker because I never followed him around. I don't even know where he lives at all. And I was more thinking he's a stalker because he knows my surname. I don't know his surname at all, or his first name. I know nothing about him and that. So he basically assumed something that was wrong in that. He had no evidence of proof to prove that I was a stalker. So that's probably why he never believed me and just lied about it. He probably just wanted me to back off of him. Even though I only texted him one time. I only texted him today. So, like, I'm glad I called his bluff, but nothing now. Like, there's still gonna be a few text messages that he's gonna see when he comes back on there. And he's gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, probably, when he realizes what he's done. But, yeah. Like, I'm glad I proved myself to be innocent. And that. But this is probably just one-time thing. And it's probably not gonna happen again at all, of him trying to fake call the police on me kind of thing. But, yeah.
You like to laugh? I bet you do.
But yeah, hopefully that dude, like, I don't even know what his name is. I could be going on forever trying to name that random person I didn't really know that much. Like, I only knowed him basically from the WhatsApp group and just thought to text that person. He kind of jumped the gun a bit before asking for proof. Even that. He could have asked me, how do you get my phone number of WhatsApp? Happened that. And I could have told him how I got it in the first place. And then we could have cleared it right all up. I've been proved that I'm not a stalker and that. Like, I have showed him proof already, he just hasn't seen it. Not yet. But yeah, I'm glad to prove him wrong about his worry about me being a stalker. And I'm clearly not. Like, I don't have the time of day to be a stalker at all, really. Like, and that. Like, to be honest, fat people can't really be stalkers. Because of that. How would I chase a skinny kid around, kind of a teenager around, if I'm fat?
Never turn your back.
I wouldn't be good at running or walking that far. And I probably would give up on being around that person, even if I could. But yeah. Like, blunt people like me don't do a lot of walking. So that's fair enough that I wouldn't be following him a lot at all. Because, like, what is it? Stalker people probably would be skinny. And that. And also they wouldn't be able to, well, also a fat person wouldn't be able to keep up with a skinny person. Also I'm short. So I wouldn't be able to keep up with him even if I wanted to. Doing that. Like, I'm glad I don't hang out with that person. I'm glad I haven't hanged out with him at all, really. And that. I don't even know where he lives. Like, he asked me if I know his phone number and that. And I'm like, no, I only know your WhatsApp phone number. Like, equally so. But I'm surprised he didn't ask me how I got his WhatsApp phone number. Because that's what I would be asking. I'd be asking people how they got my name and how they got my WhatsApp phone number. And I'll be asking those kind of questions just for the reasons to do with if I don't know, finding the answers of how they got it in the first place. Anything like that. Like, you shouldn't assume things and that until you got actual proof. So yeah, like, even having this on YouTube doesn't really matter, because nothing can really go
My buddy
against me in
Shank
this
is
thing.
the coolest person you'll ever meet.
I'm glad he's a cool person. Let's see. I'll come back for you, little baggy. But yeah. Like, I can guess a whole bunch of names.
I can't believe I found Simba. And he's alive.
Like, I can guess a whole bunch of names that he could be, but I might be wrong. Like, he could be called Binny or Lucifer or Jimmy or whatever of the dude that I texted to. Who and that. I don't know his name, so I'm just giving random guesses of what his name could be. Here and now. But there's more proof to note that I don't know him at all and I'm not a stalker. Right now. I'm glad I'm probably not a stalker. It would be weird to be one of those anyway. Like, I don't have enough time in the day to do that kind of thing at all, really. Like, I got chores at home to do, I got college to go to, who and that. I got friends to hang out with. I got YouTube to do, who and that. I have my job to deal with too, who and that. I wouldn't probably find time in the day to even do that kind of stalker stuff at all. On that. Like, I'm not that type of person at all, really. It's probably a good thing I'm not that type of person to do that kind of thing. And I got better things to do than do whatever that is of what he thinks I am. And like, he's going off an assumption that he made up in his own head. And that. He never asked me how I got his phone number, of WhatsApp and that. So he could be just wrong in that, because I know he's wrong. But Like, if he does see the proof of how I'm if he does see the proof of how I prove myself innocent of not being a stalker and that, I hope he apologizes to me for what he did. Instead of trying to, you know, do whatever he probably is maybe gonna do with lying. Like, he already lied about one thing, so he might lie about another thing. Hanging that. But when he gets the proof that I'm not a stalker and that, and hopefully he apologizes and says sorry for everything he said to me and that, then hopefully maybe he can actually be a nice person and be friends with me. And like, to be honest, I was surprised he called me and like, I had no idea what his face looked like until he called me. I had no idea that he had a friend, and I had no idea he was on a taxi. He showed me that he was on a taxi and his phone call was his friend, because the plate number literally said taxi. See, I didn't see the number, but I seen it saying taxi. See, I just noticed he was in some yellow vehicle saying taxi with his friend that smiled. And then he tried to, you know, lie to me about the police. To me. Like, I'm glad I found the proof that he never actually called the police on me, because they never came. But yeah. Like, he might have to do a better job on what he's doing, and if he's lying to people. Because I literally proved him that he was lying to me, just by the fact that they never came. And he kept on saying they would come. And they would come soon, and wait until they come, and that they're not very happy with you. They never came. How can they be unhappy with me and be at my house if they never come to my house? They never showed me that they were unhappy with me, because they never came. So, he was definitely a liar, because they just never come at this moment at all. And it's just shocking how he tried to lie to me, and then he proved to me that he lied just because they never came. But yeah, like, if he really wants to, like, lie to me like that again and that next time, just tell me the truth. If and not lie. Like, I guess he was just trying to scare me. Trying to make me stop texting to him. And that. But the thing is he didn't really scare me off at all. Because of the factor of I found out he lied in the end. I found out he was bluffing and faking it. And it didn't scare me at all. It just made me get slightly going like, huh. And I guess he was bluffing like I thought he was then. And then I'm glad I know he ain't worried about anything at all. Anyway. And like, to be honest, I was nearly gonna fall asleep on my bed because I knowed that it probably was a lie and a bluff. I feel like it was fake, just because there was no way he could back up his claim on me. But yeah. If he ever tries to fake lie to me again about the police, I'll know he would. Because of the whole factor of they never came in the first place. So why would they come the second time if they never did in the first place? Like, he did lie. And that. But yeah. I don't know why he needed to lie though. To have me stop texting to him. You could have just, I don't know, did something better off than lying. You could have proved it by taking a picture of a policeman, or he could have proved it by coming to my house himself, helping that, since he said he knowed where I lived in that. Like, to be honest, I could have asked him if he knowed my phone number to my house and that, or if he knowed my house number. I could have asked that you know, have him prove to me that he doesn't know where I live, kind of thing. Thinking that. Like, I just think he doesn't know where I live just because of the fact that the police never came. And that. But yeah. But yeah, what does he get out of lying to me? Other than me just leaving him alone. Like, I was just trying to make a friend. And then and I was hoping to see if he was nicer to me. He or not, I don't know. And like, I was just hoping he would be nicer to me than the other people would be. Of the people from the group. But was he? No. He's just the same as everybody else was in that group. Mean and nasty. Seeing that. But yeah. Like, the least I showed him proof when he does see it next time when he comes on the phone and to see my text messages. Like, he'll probably go on his phone, see that I have done more text messages to him. He might see my text messages and go like, oh crap, I done something wrong, I need to apologize to her. And then I can like forgive him for what he said and done and some things, and we can be happy friends again and that. And we can get to know each other a bit better. Like, he's a teenager and probably like a young adult. And that. I don't know if he's a teenager or a young adult. I just know that he likes to fool around and lie to people. Like me. And that. I do wonder though how he knows my surname, even though I never told him my surname. I only told him that my name is Jasmine and that was it. Like, there's tons of people out in the world that are called Jasmine and that. So I'm surprised that he got my surname of Scott and that. Like, to be honest, I might have to combat him with questions of how he got my surname. Even that. Because he would sound like more of a stalker than I am. Just because I didn't even know his surname or his real name. Or his first name. I didn't know anything about him at all. And he somehow found out my name. He was my surname. And I would like to tell him to ask him a few questions on how he knows my name then. And of my surname. But yeah. It is surprising how he found out my surname. Even though I never told him. Like, maybe he looked up me on Google on what my surname was and found the YouTube channel called Jasmine May Scott and he assumes that's me. And like, he never asked me if I was a YouTuber at all on that. But I'm just wondering if he tried to, you know, look up my name on WhatsApp or Google or stuff and things to find out what my surname was. It is really a mystery how he found out what my surname was, even though I never told him. But it doesn't really matter. Like, he's not a threat at all. But yeah. Good, I called him out on his bluff then. Like, it was more obvious that he probably was lying to me about the whole police thing, just because he had no proof in the first place. Does he even know how to call the police on people? Like, he's already trying to fake lie to me about calling the police on me. And that might just be a sign that he actually doesn't know how to call the police on me. Because he just used it as a way to fake it to me. Like, maybe he does know how to call the police, maybe he doesn't. So I don't really know. All I know is he's lied and that to try to get me off his back. Like, and like, I was just trying to be a friend with that person. I was just trying my best to see if he would be friends with me or not. But I guess I proved it to myself to see the way he is. And I guess he can't be friends with me if he's going to be that way. Like, if he doesn't apologize for what he has done, I'm definitely not being friends with him. And like, I really should stop trying to be friends with at least one of these people in the group. I should just not try at all. And just go on with my day. And go on with my life not caring. Because, to be honest, this doesn't seem to be working. I'm just trying to make a new friend. It's not working. At all. Like, to be honest, I got plenty of friends. So I might not even need to add him as a friend anyway. It would be a good thing though if he apologizes to me about what he's done wrong. And but yeah. At least this is a long time ago thing that happened today. Like, in the future, if I do get more subscribers and other people might know about this, yes, they'll know that it happened in the past, because I have 5 subscribers today, and if I have any more subscribers, because later on, and people see these YouTube videos, they'll know it happened later, of this whole situation and that, and you know it's all sorted out. And
I'm 10 times the king Mufasa was.
I don't know what fossil was means, but okay. But yeah, I got 5 subscribers. There's in that. And if I get any more subscribers or not, I don't really know. And that. But if I do get more subscribers, it would be nice. It's very nice that I'm getting subscribers in the first place. And people are liking my YouTube shows and that. And episodes. It shows that people have an interest in watching these. And not just, you know, other things. Things like that. Like, I'm just playing, doing stuff for fun on YouTube. Just for fun and that. I used to look at this as a kid when I watched YouTube and thought it would be an amazing thing being a YouTuber and that. Just because it looked cool and awesome when I was a little kid thinking about that stuff. But, yeah. Let's check if this is still filming, maybe just doing this.